Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Loving Your Life with Mama D. And of course, I'm Glenda Davis, aka Mama D. Well, Black History Month is to its final day today, February 28th. And I didn't get a chance to acknowledge all the people that I wanted to because there's so many fantastic, well-deserving people who could have been honored this month. But I wanted to do something a little different and special. Just some things that have really been on my mind all month long. Okay. But I want to start with saying that all of us, if we are a descendant of any African American, or if our ancestors made it across that Atlantic Ocean on one of those slave ships and survived, those are the people that I want to honor first. Our ancestors, man, they laid on those slave ships just shoulder to shoulder, head to feet, or feet to feet, and just in a very humiliating way. It was humiliating. It was a stench in there. It probably took them a month to get across the ocean. Can you imagine them rocking and reeling and rocking and reeling? And honey, they wasn't on no cruise ship, okay? They was some old timey 1400 kind of ships. Yeah, just able to survive the waters. Um, and yeah, they laid in those ships, and some who didn't make it, whether or not they got sick from something, or if the elements were just too much, or about the conditions of the ship, if someone didn't make it, it was not because they were weak. It's just because of the conditions were unbearable. And to think that they just tossed them over the ship into the ocean just for the sharks just to eat them. We are a very strong people. We are survivors. We're fighters. We're warriors. And even once we got here to this country and nothing was familiar to us, our ancestors probably looked around the moon. I'm sure looked different. That's probably about the most familiar thing was the sun, the moon, and the stars, because the land certainly wasn't their land. And we have to just reflect on just how far we've come. Thinking, and I really don't want to make this about a slave video, but I want us to just reflect on where we come from. We were enslaved, and now it's like we're still in a kind of a form of slavery in many ways. But just think about those families, those husbands and wives, and they had their own children. And then the husband was plucked up and sent to another plantation where he would have started another whole family. Being pulled from somebody that you love and had a relationship with, and your own children, you named them, your beautiful children that look like you, and then being snatched and sent to another plantation to start another family, to be a slave for a new slave master. But we still survived. Oh my God. How they didn't want us to read and write because they knew if we could read and write, nothing would be impossible for us. So they kept us, confined, kept us, pushed back, and just, whew, we survived it. We survived all of that. They knew that if we had the opportunity, we would become doctors and lawyers and scientists and inventors, which we already were. Oh my God. It would be nothing impossible for us. And look where we come. Look what we are doing. Look what we have managed to do and what we've managed to become. And that's why we have to never, let our circumstances overpower us. We have to keep that vision in front of us of where we're going. So this month of acknowledging all those powerful people, and to all the grandmothers and to our young mothers, stress, let's stress to the younger mothers, those who are still in childbearing years. Love and nurturing begins at the moment of conception. Whether you accept your pregnancy, um, love your baby from the womb, begin to talk, sing, nurture, pamper that baby. So when that baby comes forth, it will have already been loved. I have heard young mothers in the stores cussing their children, just cursing them and swearing and being abusive right in public, just humiliating that child. Don't you know that child's going to carry that? And it's sad. Mothers, don't do that. Don't do that. And I'm asking you, as a mature woman, if there's someone in your family or someone that you know who's doing that, talk to them. Tell them that is just not the way. That's not what we do. We love our children. We nurture them so that when they get out here in this dogmatic world and people begin to try to tell them what they are not, that they know who they are. They know within, because we've already nurtured them. We have already planted that good seed within them so that they will know who they are. You've come a long way, sister. You've done some great things. You've raised your children. You may even still be raising grandchildren. I don't know. But you have done a phenomenal job, and you are to be commended in Black history. You are to be commended for holding on and not letting go. You are to be commended for staying the course, for holding somebody's hand, for being a financial blessing, for being a prayer warrior, and for stepping in and just being a good mother and a good grandmother. Oh, it gets hard sometimes. I know. I've raised 4 sons and a grandson and a nephew. So I know. And now I have 2 more girls. It was 3, but now I have 2 girls. So it's not easy, but we can do it. Why? Because God is on our side and we are strong. We are strong because God made us that way. We're built for this. We're built for this. And if they couldn't take us down out of all these hundreds of years, if slavery couldn't do it, segregation couldn't do it, I'll be ostracized, criticized, lied on, cheated. We still didn't get our muse in our land. But hey, we still here and we're still surviving. So listen, remember, it's your life, love it, and make the best of it, okay? Until next time, have a blessed day. Love you guys. Bye-bye.